Ask Reddit.
Does anybody else sometimes stare into the mirror and think, that's me, I'm a person, and that is my face, I'm a living conscious human being?
Every Saturday.
Is that when you do a drug or something? I end up asking myself, who am I or what am I? This is the adult Bloody Mary.
Me. Peace. This is why I can't look in the mirror or take selfies when I get high. I start contemplating my entire physical existence.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Existential shit always freaks me out. Then I start thinking about simulations and shit, and if suicide is just rage quitting the simulation and you start over or go back to a save point. Yeah. I'm gonna go drink a beer. Or 5. Username checks out. I used to get very existential and try to discuss it with people, but they would just make fun of me. It is genuinely super weird to be a human. Try getting super high and doing this. I smoke a lot so it doesn't scare me too much, but sometimes I'll smoke a lot and go look in the mirror and just think, what the fuck? If I don't have an existential crisis, then I'm not smoking enough. Wait until you have a kid that has your face but not your face. Don't even look at a mirror with them, that is some extra freaky shit. OOOOMMMMGGGGG. I hadn't thought of that. I'm so excited and scared for that time if it comes. You really want to see something weird? Pull your lips open and you can see the shape of your skull. Also, try standing behind someone while they're facing a mirror and study their face. It looks weird when you're used to it normal and see it mirrored. I usually do it out of vanity. Especially after a couple drinks. I want to like this human. Yes. Exactly this. I have an anxiety panic disorder, kind of thought that's why I'd feel panicky when thoughts like that would creep up, but I guess maybe it's just normal. Interesting.
Sometimes I stare at my pets and have the same thoughts about them.
For me it's like a deeper level of self-awareness. Most of the time I have a superficial self-awareness. I know that I'm not the center of the universe and that other people see and react to me. It's not much deeper than that. But every once in a while, my awareness expands. My view of this world is through my eyes and my other senses. They're the only way I can ever experience this world. And I can use them to appreciate just about everything. Except myself. The person I spend the most time with, myself, I can never meet. But once in a while, my brain tries to. It tries to fathom the experience other people have when they meet me and interact with me. I try to objectively view myself in the third person. And it makes my cringe. If you've ever watched a video of yourself giving a speech or something, it just seems wrong. It's uncomfortable. Yet I can't help to want to view myself from outside of myself. I can't help but want to know. I'm not the center of the universe. But in the story of my own life, I am. At the same time, everyone else is the star of their own story. I'm simultaneously the most important thing in the world and utterly insignificant. It's a weird feeling. It would be cool to meet me, the star of my story. But I can't, and it makes me a little sad. And curious. Then I go about my day.
Okay, cool, no doubt.
I always like what I see. Stupid sexy me. I used to do this, and now I look in the mirror and think, who is that gorgeous woman? Oh me. Damn, she is looking fine.
Me too. I get this all the time. Think about it, you're not the body that you see in the mirror, you're really just a muscle inside a skull that has the ability to be self-conscious and control your other body parts. Stop. Muscle. Blown. If you want to get technical, you're not even the muscle. You're the reactions that happen within the muscle. If you want to get really technical, nervous tissue is not a muscle. You're just an emergent property arising from the cells in that tissue and interacting with each other. And if you really want to get wild, your brain is simulating your environment. It has no physical contact with the outside world. Your brain is forever inside a dark skull.
Oh God.
Help.
Life is not worth living.
As my friend said last night, do you ever think about how we're a meat sack wrapped around a tube between a mouth and an asshole?
Jesus is the way. Praise him. I sometimes think that I'm the only one who actually exists and other people are fake. I can assure you that I exist from my point of view. Whoa. What if that's what you're programmed to say? KSIVISKQNEHCU a KQBTBRPICU a JTBFPCYBBLPNPDHQMRUBRBKRBIVEKCTB.
You're glitching.
I don't know why, but every time this happens to me somewhere in the middle of my thought process, I think, what if I was a turtle?
Ethan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
I do this, except I get weirded out by the fact you don't necessarily feel your organs despite having them. You don't feel through your hair, only when the follicles are moving. You don't acknowledge simple things like your nose being seen at all times by your own eyes without someone making you acknowledge it. You don't notice yourself breathing until someone mentions it. You're kinda just there, feeling everything when you think about it, feeling nothing when you're occupied. And absolutely feeling nothing when you die. Unless every day. Might explain why I hate looking at myself in the mirror. Well, yes, but I usually think, look at this ugly fuck.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Nope. I will now though. Thanks. I feel like this is sarcastic. Not quite like that, but over the years, not with a mirror, I'll just be sitting around thinking, you're alive. This is actually going on. This is real. Or something like that. To tell myself that I'm actually alive. This isn't a damn dream. This is reality. I just thought of it again as I was writing this down. And just think, someday it'll all be over. For all of us. No more sporting events on TV or in person. No getting together with family and friends. No great relationships or conversations or cats or dogs or cars or whatever is important to you. It'll all be gone. It'll be strange, but it won't make much of a damn difference because you or I or whoever will be dead. DAD. Just like all of our favorite pets and family members from the past. And will happen in the future. Whether we decide to take our own life, someone else takes it, or it happens another way. And no, I'm not suicidal. Though, I have been a few times in the past. And, by all rights, I should have died when I was younger. A few times. But, I didn't. I just haven't been able to take advantage of the chance due to my health history. And, there's nothing I can do about it. I wish I could.